Minister Modi rubbished that. But still, meaning his dependence upon his vote bank by the NDP, the New Democratic Party, is so intense. He wanted to curry favor, as they say, when they ask you to bend, you kneel down and you sort of, put your head down on the floor. That is what Trudeau was doing. He said, we are going to make this allegation, we are going to make this statement in the Parliament, and India will have no way but to accept what we are saying. But India will not accept that. India will ask for hard facts, hard evidence, proof, and they have nothing at all to share with us. The only this thing is some tidbits of, maybe conversation of the NIA or something. And that is not, corroborative in any sense. So he has really mud on his face completely, and he is making, the whole issue go from bad to worse. Because now what he has done, what the RCMP agency, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, what they have done 2 days ago is, they say not only was India involved in Hardeep Singh Nijjar killing, but that they are here in a sustained program of identifying, snooping on South Asians and killing them. And on top of it, it is not some other agencies. It is the Indian High Commissioner and the senior officers of the Indian High Commission who are directly responsible. How a person can sort of, really go completely off his mind, that is, for us to see Justin Trudeau, without any factual evidence. And the RCMP spokespersons also, they had no evidence to share with the people. Unlike what, let's say, the Americans, we might not agree with the Americans also what they are doing, but at least, number one, they have not gone to town like this, like Justin Trudeau standing up in the Parliament and making, grandstanding gesture of saying that we have credible allegations. They have not gone to town like this. They have submitted some evidence behind not in full media glare. And they continue to discuss that, and whatever there is a conversation that's going on.
Now I understand why he is using this kind of language, Ashok Sajjanar. I also have General Siwach with me. He has never actually said that he has credible evidence, but today he has gone on record and said we only had intel inputs. We did not have hard evidentiary proof, right, or hard evidence. Now, recently also in a press conference which he had with Zelensky, he spoke about credible allegations. He never said that he's sitting on hard evidence. His supporters would have thought he'll be able to finally come up with hard evidence. But today he has said before his own country's committee that I do not have hard evidence. I have only got some allegations and some intelligence inputs at the most, and I want to work with India to get the evidence. Why should we give him the evidence when he's making the allegations?
Yeah,
General?
Absolutely. No, I think you're very right, Arnab, because what he's trying to do is, meaning whatever you played out, that clip you played out just now, what it really amounted was telling India, you see, I don't have any evidence against your people, but let's get together and let's try to sort of, investigate and examine whether your people are up to something or not. Meaning, why should I expose my sort of, people at whatever level, in whatever discipline that they might be working? And here, as I was mentioning, he has the audacity to come and say that, your High Commissioner is a person of interest as far as this is concerned. And then they have
without having the evidence. This is where he's really made, he's caught himself, caught and bowled himself out. He's saying, I made the allegations, I sacked your envoys, I targeted you, I made allegations, I defamed you, but I don't have evidence. But now, because I have attacked you, you must give me evidence against yourself. Silly position that he's in. General, what do you think? What's going to happen after this statement?
See, Arnab, you see, the relationship between India and Canada are going downhill. And the reason for this is no one else but Justin Trudeau. The type of accusation and allegation which he's putting without any substantial evidence, it's laughable. You see, the point which is there is every time he say, I've got a credible allegation. Has he any time given a concrete evidence? He has not given. And as far as he's concerned, it is his domestic politics which is playing. You know, he is the New Democratic Party of Jagmit Singh. He was taking a sport from there. He want to now take advantage that there is a
how much time
vote there, and that's how he's playing to the gallery. And the point is the damage he has done to damage Arnab he has done to the Indian-Canadian relation. That is something is a point to ponder. You know, a free trade agreement was about to be signed. As of today, it is totally in cold storage. And today, you know, India may need Canada, but Canada need India more than India needing Canada, because these are free. We have a large market.
Yeah.
We have also not only that we can. There is a lot of investment can be done.
Yeah, you know, I think
But
all his allies will also dump him right now. America should also be very careful. There's a dangerous man. Matthew Miller of the US State Department said we are going to cooperate with Canada, but they should watch out the language that he's using. He's saying, I have no evidence. New Zealand, UK, Australia, all these countries will now begin to distance himself from this fragile and unpredictable character called Justin Trudeau. Ladies and gentlemen, the only channel with the right spin on this, Republic Network, playing that clip for you, where Justin Trudeau says that when he made the allegations, he had no evidentiary proof. So he made the allegations and then expected to do some reverse engineering. That's the big story as of this minute, ladies and gentlemen, breaking on Republic. For the political stories at the hot debates this evening, please come back after the break.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Co-powered by Jaguar Bath & Light.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
The India women's cricket team were eliminated from the Women's T20 World Cup 2024 after New Zealand scripted a commanding 54-run victory over Pakistan on Monday to reach the semi-finals for the first time since the 2016 edition. India's only chance to make it to the semi-finals was if Pakistan could somehow get a win with an inferior net run rate compared to theirs. Pakistan were very much in the game after restricting New Zealand to a meager 110 for 6 in 20 overs. However, Pakistan's batting crumbled badly as they were shot out for 56 in just 11.4 overs as the White Ferns entered the semi-finals with 3 wins from 4 games in Group A. Spinner Amelia Kerr took 3 wickets, but it was seamers Leah Tahuhu and Eden Carson who opened the floodgates. Pakistan was supposed to reach the target in less than 12 overs to qualify, but they ended up being all out before that, which not only sealed their elimination but also India's. Australia topped the group with 8 points, while New Zealand came second with 6 points. The loss to New Zealand in their tournament opener effectively cost India a place in the last 4. India bounced back after the loss to the White Ferns, first beating Pakistan by 6 wickets before thrashing Sri Lanka to keep their hopes of making it to the knockout stages alive. However, they faced Australia in their last game. Getting a win against them was always going to be a tall ask, and so it proved, as India suffered a narrow 9-run loss. This meant their chances of making the semis were dependent on Pakistan registering a narrow win over New Zealand, as the women in green were also mathematically in with a chance of entering the knockout stages. But a loss in a game that they very much should have won ensured that Pakistan and India were both out of the World Cup, which will once again raise questions about what it is that the Indian women's cricket team needs to do in order to get to the next level. Despite a growth in popularity as well as some good performances in ICC tournaments, the women in blue have yet to win a World Cup. And as of now, the wait for that elusive trophy must go on.
Co-powered by Jaguar Bath and Light.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is now totally, absolutely, 100% clear that this whole Salman Khan Bollywood angle that was given to Baba Siddique's murder in Mumbai was totally wrong. It was a plant. Many media persons took the plant, published it, telecast it without checking anything. The fact is that the real estate lord cum politician Baba Siddique was not killed because he was friendly to Salman Khan, helpful to Salman Khan, or close to Salman Khan. That is not the reason. He was not killed because he was extremely close to Bollywood. Of course, he was a Bollywood link man. He liked to move around in Bollywood circles and Bollywood loved him, but that's not why he was killed. He was killed because he, as a real estate lord, as a property lord, was fighting with another real estate company and another politician for control of very high value real estate going into over 50,000 crore rupees in the heart of Mumbai. So this was about money, big money, huge money. He was with one real estate group and one political side, and there were other people and another political side and other property groups on the other. Salman Khan or Bollywood have nothing to do with the murder motive, the reason why Baba Siddique was killed. It was instead all about big money. In that sense, this murder raises one very serious question. Are politicians land estate sharks in Mumbai? Why have politicians turned into real estate lords? Why are politicians taking the responsibility, like in a 70s Hindi film, of removing people from slums or rehabilitating them? Is there an underworld angle in this? Are there underworld dons and the mafia also involved? Are people living in slums being muscled out by people with political connections? And is Bollywood pandering to the real estate and political lobbies in Mumbai? Also, viewers, why was a wrong story, a patently wrong story, linking Salman Khan's friendship with Baba Siddique, published everywhere as the murder motive, why was it bandied about by the media? What is the media doing? Why is the media making such a mistake? Is it a knowing mistake, or are parts of the media also interested in underplaying the real reason? The question we must ask is whether sections of the media, some news channels, do not want the focus to be on the real reason, which is the real estate war. That's debate number 1 tonight. Only Republic is following the story of the real estate war, which is the reason why Baba Siddique was murdered. We have the story, we have the details, and we are on the ball on this one. Debate number 2 this evening. The Congress party gets snubbed by Omar Abdullah. The Congress party gets snubbed by Akhilesh. The Congress party has flopped and is getting it back by its own allies. Debate number 3 at 9 o'clock. Why I believe and Republic believes the biggest scam in the country is the Waqf scam. This man is heading the Jamaat Ulema-e-Hind in Assam, and he says that from Delhi airport to South Delhi, all of this is owned by the Waqf. He also says the Parliament of India is built on Waqf land. I have personally had enough of these absurd claims, and I will counter it at 9 o'clock. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight.
पूछ रहे हो, मैं 10 बार आपको बोल चुका हूं कि ये मैटर अभी पुलिस के पास में है. पुलिस को डिसाइड करने दो कि इसमें कौन सा एंगल सही है.
Watch how Uddhav Thackeray Sena leader Anil Parab gets uncomfortable, rattled and evades when Republic asks him about his involvement in the slum project dispute which led to Baba Siddique's murder. He also confirms that he is in touch with very, very, very controversial builder of Mumbai, Shahid Balwa.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू है, उस केस में किसी को भी बख्शा नहीं जाएगा.
When asked about the multi-thousand crore slum project dispute angle, the Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde confirms to Republic that all angles in the case are being probed. He does not rule out any angle in the murder probe.
कांग्रेस के लिए तो यही कहना है कि कांग्रेस को और सीटें जीतनी चाहिए थी.
Rahul Gandhi now gets it back from Akhilesh as well. The India alliance is collapsing like a house of cards. Rahul Gandhi is furious that Omar Abdullah did not give him the number of ministers he wanted. The Congress is snubbing Omar. Omar couldn't care less. The Congress is effectively out of the alliance that is will be ruling Jammu and Kashmir.
वक्फ की प्रॉपर्टी का लिस्ट आज पूरी दुनिया में आ चुका है. उसमें पार्लियामेंट है, वो खुद भी पूरा का पूरा इलाका यही वक्फ के प्रॉपर्टी के ऊपर बनाया गया.
And the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind says that the Parliament of India, which houses the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, is built on Waqf land. I think we've had enough absurd allegations, and only on Republic will all this be countered tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the big news break. It is now 100% confirmed that there were different political parties supporting different politicians, supporting different builders, and the fight was over 50,000 minimum crore rupees, $5 to $6 billion worth of real estate in the heart of Mumbai. On one side was Baba Siddique, and on the other, allegedly people with links to the Uddhav Sena, to Sharad Pawar's party, to the other side. These are all allegations, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, all of this has been underplayed by the media. The media has put out this garbage theory that Salman Khan's friendship to Baba Siddique was the reason why he was killed. I suspect the reasons why the media, knowing the real facts, has been playing up this wrong angle. This is where this entire story stands as of now, and then we'll debate.
After Republic News break, the slum redevelopment project angle has become the biggest and the real angle behind the killing of controversial NCP leader Baba Siddique. Days after the BJP alleged Uddhav Sena leader Anil Parab's role behind the case, when confronted by Republic, Anil Parab has denied to all the charges.
Do you think that the motive behind the murder of Mr. Baba Siddique is a SRA dispute?
I don't think now it is the matter of the police. Police has to decide, na? Police should go into every detail and they should come to the conclusion.
Watch how he admits that he was in touch with the controversial builder Shahid Balwa.
What is your relations with Shahid Balwa, who is a very known developer?
Everybody, every developer is known to me because they are working. They are I have to contact them for the people so many times. It is not only Shahid Balwa. Every builder where I am residing, the persons who is coming for me help, I have to contact them.
When questioned again on whether the SRA angle is the real reason, watch how Uddhav Sena leader gets agitated and evades Republic's tough questions.
आपको नहीं लगता है कि मुखौटा बनाया जा रहा है लॉरेंस बिश्नोई और बॉलीवुड के एंगल को एक बड़ा नेक्सस को छुपाने?
बार वही सवाल पूछ रहे हो. मैं 10 बार आपको बोल चुका हूँ कि ये मैटर अभी पुलिस के पास पे है. पुलिस को डिसाइड करने दो कि इसमें कौन सा एंगल सही है.
लेकिन आपको लगता नहीं बॉलीवुड का अगर एंगल देखा जाए तो वो भी निकल कर आ रहा है? लॉरेंस बिश्नोई जो है,
मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, मैं पुलिस नहीं हूँ.
Meanwhile, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has confirmed that all angles in the case are being probed.
पुलिस जांच चालू है, इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू है और इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू है. उस केस में किसी को भी बख्शा नहीं जाएगा. पूरी तरह जो भी दोषी पाएगा उसमें कार्रवाई होगी.
By now, it's crystal clear that the Bollywood mafia angle was a decoy to divert from the real motive behind the murder, which is the real estate dispute over the slum redevelopment projects.
Hardeep Singh, if you know that the real reason why Baba Siddique was killed is because he was siding with another real estate, fighting another real estate lobby, then why doesn't your government make that clear? Why put out this nonsensical idea that he was killed because of his friendship with Salman Khan, which is nothing but a lie?
Arnab, it's a matter of investigation and police is doing the job.
But your government, your police is putting out this plant and put it out when he was killed, that he was killed because Lawrence Bishnoi, the mafia don, was upset because of his friendship with Salman Khan. It did not make sense to anyone then, but your government has never refuted it. Why do you want that to come in? Why do you want anyone to believe that?
Arnab, again, police never gave any such statement that it's because of Salman Khan.
They planted this story. They did plant this story.
Please, you planted as something separate.
No, but why did they plant it? Why did they not refute it?
Give me a second. Police have been saying that it's a matter of investigation. Where did police say that, no, we are not investigating the property part or the real estate part. They are investigating that part also. And so the CM also said, yes, investigation, everything is open, and then they are open to all angles of the investigation. Even this Eknath Shinde ji has said, even Devendra Fadnavis has said the same. So,
okay,
you are saying
Anish Gawande of the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, are there links between NCP, Sharad Pawar's party, and the controversial builder called Shahid Balwa?
This has been an allegation, Arnab, as you know, that has been refuted multiple times in the past and disproven. There have been multiple attempts to tarnish Mr. Pawar's image by linking him to Shahid Balwa, but unfortunately, these haven't been proved. And we have consistently and constantly welcomed any independent probe into the matter for action to be taken.
No, are your party's people supporting Shahid Balwa?
Absolutely
Are people from Uddhav Sena and NCP Sharad Pawar supporting Shahid Balwa, who was fighting with Baba Siddique, who was earlier with Sharad Pawar, and now is with Ajit Pawar?
Ajit Pawar's faction is the one that has Baba Siddique as its leader, but I will remind you that Baba Siddique was a member of the Congress.
So Baba Siddique becomes a property guy who goes to Ajit Pawar. But is Shahid Balwa the original NCP property guy?
No,
was it not alleged earlier that there are links between the NCP Sharad Pawar and Shahid Balwa?
Absolutely not.
So Shahid Balwa has no political connections in your view?
Shahid Balwa has no political connections to the
And
NCP
your party has no builder connections either?
I want to raise a counter question that when you made a very valid point at the beginning of this debate, Arnab, you said, what is the real estate mafia doing with politics. And the reality is that the biggest politician associated with the real estate industry in Mumbai today is a BJP one, Mangal Prabhat Lodha. This has been a link that has been brought in, sustained, and made clear on very official grounds by the BJP. So I think the first question needs to be asked to them as to what are the relationships between politics and real estate development that continue to take place.
He must answer that, but at the end of the day, wasn't Baba Siddique with you guys, Chandrasekhar Jha, with the MVA alliance till 8 months back? What was he doing with your alliance? He's basically a property guy. And a property guy, Bollywood guy. Was he financing films also? So I don't know whether he was financing films. What are you doing with these people? How are they politicians in your parties? He was with the Congress.
See, the allegations which have come are completely denied.
Which allegations which have come are denied? That he's a property guy?
See, the basic nature...
No, what is he? He is not a property guy. 30 years, has he not made thousands of crores in property business?
See, the business which was done was under some kind of government supervision, and he
What government supervision? Is Anil Parab involved in any real estate deals as alleged?
We deny such kind of...
is Anil Parab very close to Uddhav Thackeray?
It is completely denied.
Anil Parab is not close to Uddhav Thackeray?
Yes, he is very close to...
And is he involved in any property business? He says all builders are my friends.
See,
why are politicians so close to builders? Do politicians help the builders to clear the slums? Do politicians help the builders to clear the slums? Is this Gotham City? Is this some kind of a political mafia?
See, when there is a gangster involved in this kind of killing,
which gangster?
Investigation.
Which gangster? Which gangster?
Revelations
which gangster?
Have come
which gangster?
In some different manners.
Which gangster?
Lawrence Bishnoi and gangster.
Achha, Lawrence Bishnoi called you and told you that he's involved?
No.
Then how do you know?
It has come out in the media.
Come out where I don't believe it? On what basis do you believe it?
No, we don't believe it.
If you don't believe it, why are you pushing that idea?
The investigation has to be done.
If you don't believe it, why are you pushing the idea? You see, the thing is, all of you want to, all of you, Congress, BJP, NCP, Ajit Pawar, Sharad Pawar, all of you, RP Singh, want to take the attention of the people away from the real reason, which is the fact that politicians are taking sides in the slum redevelopment projects worth 50,000, 60,000, 100,000 crore rupees. What are you showing? Answer my question, RP. I can't.
Well,
what are you showing?
I'm shocked at the front from Uddhav Thackeray group saying that no, we don't know. Mr. Uddhav Thackeray is on record saying that Mr. Sharad Pawar has been hobnobbing, has been giving favors to Mr. Balwa and Sahil Balwa. So this is on record. This is nothing new.
When did he say that? Again, when did he say that?
This is, I have a statement, I'm sending it to you. This is earlier statement when he was not in alliance, not in the alliance with the Sharad Pawar, but that is a statement.
So
and he has given all
does
details
Uddhav Thackeray still believe that does the Uddhav Sena still believe that Sharad Pawar is giving any undue favors or helping Shahid Balwa? Mr. Jha?
These things are part of investigation. Let the investigations be done. How can at this stage it can be...
So you're saying that before you entered into an alliance with Sharad Pawar, you felt that he was close to Shahid Balwa, but because you are now in an alliance with them, you feel he's no longer close.
For the investigation, how can we rely on the state police probe and all this?
Why are you guys looking so confused?
Yesterday some gun was found without taking the leading statement of the accused. These things are coming up. So there are discrepancies in the investigation itself.
Viewers, please watch tonight, and I want to just play the pictures that came in right after the murder of Baba Siddique. Look at the stony silence on my panel tonight. Each one of these parties is guilty. Each one of these parties has some real estate dealing or the other. Do you think people don't understand it, Anish?
Arnab, I think the point that you raised in the beginning is the salient one. And as I told you, this is a larger question that must be raised to all parties, the prime one being the BJP.
No, so am I right in assuming? No, Anish,
these are accusations. There was
Anish, what has happened here? What has happened here is Baba Siddique got killed, and suddenly all politicians thought the cat is going to be out of the bag. सबको पता चल जाएगा कि हमारे dirty property dealings के कारण ये murder हुई है. और लोगों को गुमराह करने के लिए, in order to mislead the people of this country, a story was cooked up, which is a C-grade Bollywood story, that Baba Siddique was killed because he's friendly with Salman Khan. And you see, the media does not like to do any research except Republic. They don't like to do any investigation. They buy whatever is put out. They bought the story, and now there is no explanation. RP Singh, can you just tell me that everybody lied together on the story, all political parties? Chandrasekhar Jha, if you admit it, people will forgive you. Otherwise, within 2 days, we will expose this whole theory even more. And why doesn't Ekshat Shinde tell us the real story? Is he going to wait till the last part of the Maharashtra elections to reveal the story?
Arnab, if I go by your idea of the complete murder, then it suits us politically. I mean, but it's a matter of investigation. It's not whether it suits us. It's not, give me a second, Arnab. It's not issue of what helps us or what gives us more better put us in an advantageous position politically. It's a matter of investigation, and then I mean, if the people who are who have political links and who are into building and who's into land mafia, if they are involved,
no, but he joined your party. He joined your party. 1 minute.
This investigation keeps going on.
Brijmohan Srivastava. After Baba Siddique joined your party, after he joined your party, he was opposing 2 projects of the SRA. One is in BKC, right? And the other is in Sant Dhyaneshwar Nagar, which involves Valor Estate of the controversial builder earlier linked to Sharad Pawar by some media reports called Shahid Balwa. The Shahid Balwa project is 7.5 million square feet. The project cost is estimated between 20,000 and 30,000 crores, right? Why did you not tell Baba Siddique to help the people and stop using his political connections to make so much money? Why was a politician getting involved in real estate projects?
Actually, Arnabji, the fact is this, that in a bigger city like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore, Ahmedabad, this builder community is involved in the politics also, and it may be in Mumbai also. So I am not having the first-hand information regarding whether the Baba Siddique was involved in this matter or not. But this is fact that they were opposing the this project. Why they were opposing the project, it is not known to me just now. But his son was opposing.
But why don't you call in Shahid Balwa for questioning? Why don't you call in Shahid Balwa for questioning? It's your government. Ask Shahid Balwa. He may know more.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you call Anil Parab for questioning? Maybe he knows more.
But if I might come in here, Arnab, for 1 second. I think the fundamental question to be asked is that even if there are competing real estate interests, what is the state of law and order that a man is shot in Bandra at 9 p.m. and shot dead? That to a former minister, a member of the ruling Mahayuti, regardless of what competing interests are. What is going on?
No, why don't you want to talk about the competing interests? I am most interested, of course, that's the issue. But let me tell you, that's the state of Mumbai. If you remember very correctly, I don't think you remember, maybe you were not there, but in the heart of Mumbai in Lower Parel, Congress leaders threw acid on my car. I also had security. So you know, please, when I have had an acid attack on me, right, by Congress leaders, when Uddhav Thackeray was in power, when Sharad Pawar was in power, that you have no right to ask that question. You have turned it into Gotham City. It's a terrible situation. Now, my question to you is, are you happy? Are you happy, Chandrasekhar Jha, that your leader Anil Parab is saying that I am very close to Shahid Balwa openly? Is this why you are elected to power, or that you are in politics?
To somebody
no, why?
Does not mean that he is involved in a crime. And anybody can be close to anyone.
Anybody can be close to anyone.
I mean, that does not confer that anybody is involved in the...
No, I'm not saying they're confirmed, but why are you so close to builders? Why?
Why only one person?
No, what do you get out of it? What do you get out of being so close to builders?
The builders?
What do you get out of it? What do you, no, 1 minute, everyone. What do you get out of being so close to builders?
No. The netas, all the netas, including the sitting government, is very close to the...
Why is the sitting government, the previous government so close to builders?
If you remember.
No, tomorrow they... No, 1 minute, sir. Why is it not true that eventually the politician thinks... No, eventually the politician thinks, why should I be helping builders? I'll become a builder myself. It's like an actor thinks, why should I be helping producers? I'll become a producer myself.
Why the BJP group is not...
No, why are politicians becoming builders? No. I'm asking a question that is relevant to the people of India and the people of Mumbai. And my question is this: why are politicians becoming builders and builders becoming politicians?
They are just remaining silent.
Why are politicians becoming builders and builders becoming politicians?
Mr. Anil Arab was last... It was in the last also that he was... made a co-conspirator, but nonetheless there was no evidence.
Chandrasekhar Jha.
Why BJP is remaining silent on the killing of his own neta?
Chandrasekhar Jha, louder.
In their regiment.
Louder. Right visuals. Louder.
And
Chandrasekhar Jha is speaking. And now, responding to him, Bridgemohan, louder.
Because we are close to them. Why?
Right visuals, yeah.
Arnab ji, in our country, if somebody wants to do the business, what's wrong in it? If he's a politician or is he not politician, if he's doing any business legitimately, as per the rules of the country, then what's wrong in it?
You don't think there is? Yeah, I'll tell you what's wrong in it. I'll tell you what's wrong in it. No, I'll tell you what's wrong in it. The priority of a politician is to serve the people, not in managing to get people evicted from slum colonies. You are turning Mumbai into a 1970s Bollywood film situation where the job of a builder is to get involved in SRA projects and make money out of it.
Granted to Adani, and why Adani has not been removed from that place?
No, 1 minute. Both of you are answerable to me. This man, Baba Siddique, just because he's passed away, he's no angel. Let me ask you, 1 minute. When he was heading MADA, he had a government role. He was also a builder. So are you telling me he can head the housing authority and be a builder at the same time, and there will be no conflict of interest?
Arnab ji, this time it is not a matter of discussion because
everything that I point out is you say is a matter of discussion. But the really stupid Salman Khan, Lawrence Bishnoi rivalry angle is not a matter of discussion. That is a finality. Why?
No, we have not spoken anything.
Why did you people try to fool the people of India by pushing the Salman Khan theory?
No, Arnab, we are simply waiting for the police investigation.
No, then why did you plant the Salman Khan theory? Is this a Parambir Singh investigation going on?
No, we have not planned.
You are the same people. You are the same person who supported Parambir Singh and Sachin Waze.
No, at that time I was with you and we condemned Parambir Singh at that time also.
But Uddhav Thackeray was giving Parambir Singh a guard of honor.
And you
know what Parambir Singh and Sachin Waze did?
No, Arnab, please, this time again I am saying you that our government, our police is going investigation, and we totally believe on our police investigation. We are not saying anything. We are not allegating either the Lawrence or any other person.
Okay. Anyway, for the moment I'm moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not believe the Salman Khan, Lawrence Bishnoi angle. I'm not saying Lawrence Bishnoi is not involved, but this whole rubbish theory that he was targeted because he was close to Salman Khan is nothing but unadulterated garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, now you have a situation where the Congress party flopped in Jammu and Kashmir and completely flopped in Haryana. Akhilesh is now calling out the Congress's arrogance. The National Conference has refused to give them a cabinet berth. They walked out of the alliance, the Congress. Rahul Gandhi is furious. The India alliance has collapsed. The AAP is telling the Congress party to be real. Let's debate.
I, Omar Abdullah, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India.
The Congress's decision not to join the Jammu and Kashmir government and only lend outside support has laid bare a deeper malaise that afflicts the party. In election after election, the Congress has faced a drubbing when pitted in a direct contest with the BJP. The latest case in point being Haryana, where the Congress was routed despite leading in the exit poll projections. However, the Vadra Congress continues to bury its head in the sand like the proverbial ostrich, refusing to acknowledge the shifting political headwinds and be more accommodative of its allies. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav showed the mirror to the Congress after it put ally NC on tenterhooks with its decision to stay out of the Jammu and Kashmir government.
Today, NC is forming the government with the Congress.
नहीं ये अच्छी शुरुआत है कि नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस और इंडिया गठबंधन की जीत हुई है। हमें उम्मीद है महाराष्ट्र और झारखंड में भी वही जीत दोहराई जाए। अच्छा लुक दैट साइड
वो यूटी है, चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास उतने पावर्स नहीं रहेंगे।
चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास पावर हो और स्टेट हुड की जो लड़ाई है हम उनके साथ हैं।
सर कांग्रेस को इस बार कैबिनेट बर्थ नहीं मिल रहा है, स्वेरिंग सेरेमनी में वो लोग नहीं रहेंगे, तो इस पे आप क्या?
नहीं उस पे कांग्रेस के लिए तो यही कहना है कि कांग्रेस को और सीटें जीतनी चाहिए थी।
Even earlier, TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee openly questioned the Congress's claim of Big Brother status in the India alliance. As it struggles to hold its own in the face of its assertive allies, we ask, is the Congress counting the cost of its arrogance?
Ladies and gentlemen, the fact is that nobody trusts the Congress party anymore. The Congress party has collapsed, it's completely flopped, and the question is whether it's learnt its lessons. Akashdeep, where does the India exist now? Where does this alliance exist now?
See, Arnab, the alliance existed in the central level. The India alliance fought together. And
central level where? Connaught Place coffee shop?
No, it's not Connaught Place coffee shop. It's the whole of the country. Where
in Haryana you have an alliance with them? In Punjab you have an alliance with them? In Delhi you are going to have an alliance with them?
No, of course not.
Then of course not means what then?
Was in 2013 there was an alliance between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress? No. In 2015 there was not. In 2020 there was not. And then also people gave a massive mandate for Aam Aadmi Party. Similarly, in 2020...
Yeah, so you don't need the Congress. So you don't need the Congress.
In Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party does not need anybody, nor Congress or any other party. Because in
but
Delhi,
you need them in Haryana?
See, in Haryana...
But you need them in Haryana?
Haryana, Aam Aadmi Party did not need... Congress needed Aam Aadmi Party. Congress was the big brother there because Congress, it was going to be Congress government. Howsoever, it was unable to form an alliance. Had it been formed an alliance, the thing would have been different. Today, there would have been a Aam Aadmi Party Congress government in Haryana as it is in Jammu and Kashmir. But
that is Alice in Wonderland situations, they mean nothing. They mean nothing. Nobody, Nikhil is taking Congress seriously anymore. In fact, Akhilesh said it best, if the Congress wanted a ministry, it should have done better. But I think there's so much arrogance. If Omar was giving one ministry, I think he was being very generous. You have only got 5 seats. You are getting one ministry, which means 20% of your MLAs, 5 MLAs, will be ministers. Be happy.
And now 20% of National Conference MLAs are also going to become ministers. Welcome. This is how ministries are allotted. 15% members of the House can be ministers. Usually parties have half the House in terms of their members.
But
so
you
for
see,
every
the Congress the National Conference does not need you to form a government.
Yeah, but yet Rahul Gandhi was there at the oath swearing in of the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister. The India Alliance is still going strong. And just today I was thinking that I've been on your debates and many other news channels in the past 1.5 years, ever since 2 years probably, since the India Alliance has been into being. And every single time you guys have been going around ki alliance nahi bachega, ye alliance kaise chalega. But look at us. Look at the India Alliance. It sustained through the entire Lok Sabha elections, and even now, even when there is no India Alliance government at the center, the alliance is going strong.
I'm glad that you're acknowledging that there is no India Alliance.
What? I just said that the alliance
You just
is
said
going
that.
strong.
Major Ashish of the Samajwadi Party, why did Akhilesh say that Congress should first get seats before it asks for ministries?
I think he was trying to hint at the approach of Congress and their leadership. Now, Arnab, if you look at the alliance, how it has been running, it's not been a very smooth going. It's not been a very smooth. The reason because I think of that is because the Congress is still not accommodated itself, molded itself to, and this is not a moralistic advice, it is more of a political advice that when you have your coalition partners, you have to cater to them as well. Not only at places where they are strong, but in the places where you are strong. Like, they didn't give us any seats in Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, J&K, but they expect a lot from us in Uttar Pradesh. Now, how can you expect this kind of an equation wherein you are not giving us any seats in the states where you feel you will be able to do better, fare better, and ultimately you end up not doing better there for the same reason that had you paired with Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana and with Samajwadi Party, if not in a winning situation, at least you would have been closer to a winning situation for sure. But they didn't. And this is, I think, the fourth or fifth time that they have failed merely because they didn't take their alliance into confidence, and it was not fighting as an alliance, it was fighting like Congress versus the NDA.
But they are saying that, Ashish, they are saying that you are arrogant. You don't consult them, you don't take their advice, you don't take their approval. The Congress party says that you are so arrogant that you released a list of candidates for the upcoming by-polls in Uttar Pradesh. You did not even take Rahul Gandhi's permission. Not even once did you call or take his permission for releasing the names of the Samajwadi Party candidates in the by-polls.
Everything, Arnab, is mutual. Like I just said, when you don't give us any seat in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, J&K, and then you expect
but they say they are the big party. They say that they are the leaders of the India Alliance, and therefore they have a right to be taking those decisions. But you have a duty to be taking their approval.
And now, when has the Congress ever said that? What sort of documents?
That is exactly what the Congress said in Kashmir, where they said Omar Abdullah has formed the government without taking Rahul Gandhi's approval. He has decided to be named as Chief Minister. Farooq Abdullah did not take Rahul Gandhi's permission before naming his son the Chief Minister. And then in Uttar Pradesh also, Akhilesh did not take Rahul Gandhi's permission before releasing the name of by-poll candidates.
Can you please show a single bite that uses the words permission, authorization, and the words that you're using on the debate?
Absolutely.
Right
the comment has been made by Avinash Pandey, for your kind information, who is the Congress party in charge in Uttar Pradesh, who says that first Akhilesh should have come to the coordination committee of the India Alliance, of which we are major players, take a decision and permission there and then release. Why?
Did he say that you should take a permission from the Congress?
Of course.
A coordination
what does he mean?
meeting of the India Alliance. No. A coordination committee meeting of the India Alliance, Arnab, is different from.
Why should Akhilesh take Congress permission at all, or talk to you in UP?
No, it's not about the Congress permission. It is simply about the alliance.
You know,
it is nowhere saying that he should have taken permission from Rahul Gandhi or Mallikarjun Kharge or the Congress. It is about the alliance. The alliance is strong and alliances work collectively. The Samajwadi Party has collectively worked with the India Alliance.
Well, you thought Navjot Singh Sidhu was strong in Punjab. What happened? What happened?
I mean, we're in 2024, right?
You lost.
Or 22. We're in 24, Arnab, right?
Yeah, 24.
I think we should be talking about Maharashtra elections. We should be talking about the fact that the Election Commission of India did not announce elections for the constituency of Milkipur on absolutely frivolous grounds because they want to have the BJP save face from losing yet again in the Ayodhya district.
Well, that's why Modi called you a Parjivi party, a parasitic party.
And yet he could not win the hearts of the people of Ayodhya. Could he?
And yet you won Himachal and you've destroyed it. Vikramaditya Singh and Rohit Thakur are fighting your chief minister. There is no money to pay salaries. There are no pensions being paid. You are putting a toilet tax.
And what about the taxes that are being removed by the...
That's why 6 MLAs crossed party lines in the last Rajya Sabha elections in Himachal Pradesh. See,
is the government going strong or not? Did the budget pass or not? It did, right?
Yeah.
How do you say that there was cross-voting and the Congress party is in charge?
No, I'm sure you're right, and I'm sure Indira Gandhi is still the Prime Minister of India. You are in another time warp. You are in another century, my friend. This is the 21st century.
You're not looking at the 40% vote share of the Congress in Haryana. You're not looking at the fact that Milkipur elections have not been announced. You're not looking at the fact that the Mahavikas Aghadi scored much above the Mahayuti in Maharashtra in the Lok Sabha elections, and the same is slated to repeat in the state elections. You're not looking at the fact that there have been 20...
No, but you are the junior party. The regional parties are senior to you in the respective states.
Arnab, my friend,
okay, I'm opening this. BJP must be delighted with this.
Congress was the highest vote seat securer in the Lok Sabha state elections between the opposition partners in Maharashtra.
Arnab, can I please come in?
You must be loving
you rightly phrased them. I mean, they're Parjivis, parasites. And that's why Amrullah has showed them their place and said, you want to be part of the cabinet, just one is enough because you contested on 32 seats and you won just 6. And out of that, none in Jammu. So, and all that they won in Valley also, had they not contested, had Omar Abdullah contested, probably he could have won those seats also. So he doesn't need them. So is Akhilesh Yadav. I mean, how can Akhilesh Yadav forget Akhilesh? And now on your channel, the AAP Sporter has said that our alliance was for the national level, not at the state level. So now the parliamentary election is over, so is the alliance over. Now they are
you have broken the alliance. My question is that
under the bigger mascot of India alliance, fact is that no state leader wants them to be part of the alliance.
Akashdeep, should the Congress party have been grateful? 1 minute. Should the Congress party have been grateful? Allow me. Should the Congress party have been grateful, not been arrogant, and taken the ministry that Omar was giving? What's wrong? You are the junior party.
See, Arnab, the most important thing that every party should understand today is that nobody can be overconfident that we can win, even Aam Aadmi Party. That is why Arvind Kejriwal told all its Karyakartas that don't be overconfident. This is the lessons that has been learned from Haryana.
Are you going in alliance with Congress party in Delhi?
The India alliance.
Are you taking Congress on board?
Will be fighting together in future. Unlike Bharatiya Janata Party, who is famous for breaking parties.
I'm asking a very simple straight question. Are you taking Congress on board in Delhi? Is Congress going to be alliance partner in Delhi?
No, in 2013, where Congress and Aam Aadmi Party fought the elections together.
Sir, you exist because of Congress Party. Had Congress not given you support,
कभी साथ नहीं थे दिल्ली में, तो आज क्यों साथ रहेंगे दिल्ली में? ठीक है?
वो दिल्ली के अंदर सीएम बनेंगे कांग्रेस के कारण से। आज जो देश सहन कर रहा है, what country is facing in name of Arvind Kejriwal, 21 had to face. Has Congress not supported Arvind Kejriwal at that time?
ना दिल्ली में।
So are you prepared to give it back to Congress?
बचते बच गई है हरियाणा में, और हरियाणा में बच्ची क्यों नहीं कि अलायंस
नहीं होता है। अरे सर, आपकी जमानत जब नहीं है, आपको पता है, you have lost deposits.
दिल्ली पहुंच जाता है।
You could save deposit only on one seat. You lost deposit on all seats. You contested.
आपको एनालिटिक्स नहीं समझ में आती।
88 out of 89. 88 out of 89. You lost deposit.
The thing is, see, Akashdeep, you should look at the Congress party's thinking out here. Out of 70 seats in Delhi, Congress will minimum ask for 35 seats, 30 to 35 seats. You're already laughing. You have seen their attitude in Jammu and Kashmir.
Arnab, when did they offer you an office in AICC?
No, I'm asking how many seats do you want in Delhi? 5?
How do you know?
6?
How do you know? I don't know.
How do I know? I'm looking at your attitude in Jammu and Kashmir. And answer, you don't repeat yourself. I'm looking at your attitude in Jammu and Kashmir. I'm looking at your arrogance with Samajwadi Party. I'm superimposing that in Delhi. You have no touch with reality. You should realize that if you fight separately, you will lose. If you fight together, you have a better chance. But you have to accommodate much fewer seats. Kejriwal is the big guy in Delhi. You're the small party. He's not going to accommodate you.
The next elections are Maharashtra, Arnab. I think we should be talking about that and the fact that the Congress party contested 17 seats in the Lok Sabha in Maharashtra, won 13 of them. It is the second highest vote getter.
Assembly now?
The highest
what is happening in the assembly?
Let's be talking about Maharashtra right now. Let's talk about
Uddhav Thackeray as a leader, as a CM. What's happening in Jharkhand for that regard? How many seats are you going to contest in Jharkhand?
Whether Uddhav Thackeray is the CM face or not, the fact is that what Maharashtra is slated for is a Maha Vikas Aghadi government, an India alliance government, of which the Congress and the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray and the NCP Sharad Pawar.
That's what you claimed in Haryana also. That's what you claimed in Haryana also. When you are contesting Haryana, BJP, you are one of the spokesperson. I am naming the spokesperson. Priya Sinha said, 20 aa jayenge to main naam badal lungi. Has he changed her name from Supriya Sinha to Supraka Sinha? Naak kar gayi unki saath.
Every reporter, every exit poll, every political analyst gave that election to the Congress. We all know how wafer thin the margins were, that the Congress had a 39.2%.
So I take your word in the same fashion that you are taking for granted that you are winning Maharashtra. Whereas ground report says that you are losing it badly.
And there are still pending complaints before the Election Commission for irregularities in the electoral process on 20 different Lok Sabha.
What irregularities you are talking about? Your election agent signed the document. Your polling agent signed the document. Your counting agent signed the document. What irregularities you are talking about? Naach na jane aangan tera. Ya khasani billi khamba noche. Either the two.
Okay, Singh Saab, do you know that your Jammu and Kashmir president lost the elections in Jammu and Kashmir? Do you know about it?
Sir, we won 29 seats, sir. Sir, we won 29.
Why didn't you?
Let me tell you, in Kashmir also, we did very well. We lost one seat by some 1100 votes, and we lost few of the seats by very marginal votes. In Kashmir also, in Delhi also. You are nowhere in seeing.
Changed Kashmir. Why did you fight elections?
Your only one MLA will join national conference soon. He'll be part of national conference.
Your candidate in Kashmir. आपको इतनी घबराहट
Major Ashish, do you think the Congress is getting the message? Do you think the Congress party is getting the message?
40% vote he got in Gurez.
Major Ashish, do you think the Congress is getting the message?
I think, unfortunately, the Congress think tank is still not able to align itself politically right now. They are still a little away from it. They have to realize that it is not just about what Kejriwal or Akhilesh Yadav or Umar Abdullah thinks. How you approach, how you deal with your coalition partners will reflect your image in terms, to the people also, the masses who vote and who will not vote for you. Because they will also feel that, yes, you are somewhere, trying to grab a share, but not give it where you can. So this will, drop down to that last level where the voting is going to happen. And they will start thinking that, no, this party is not, accommodating them. What will it do for us? So this kind of a mindset will set in. Actually, the Congress should realize and change its approach. Unless they do that, they will not be able to really be successful in terms of forming a government somewhere. Because they will always fall short. Then you can always say, yeah, we fought well, we got this much. But then it is not just about fighting good. It is about winning the election.
Okay, so the headline this evening, viewers, to put it in one line, Congress party fights with Omar Abdullah after flopping in the election. On the other side, a story that nobody wants to talk about, nobody wants to take a stand on. But I think all these claims of the Waqf board saying this part of India is ours, this part of Bharat is ours, Taj Mahal is ours, Delhi airport is ours, these cannot go uncontested. In the name of pseudo-secularism or Muslim appeasement, we can't be quiet about it. I've thought about this very closely, and I do think we need to take a stand on it, which I will when I'm back.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
Character, the taste of success.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
The India women's cricket team were eliminated from the Women's T20 World Cup 2024 after New Zealand scripted a commanding 54-run victory over Pakistan on Monday to reach the semi-finals for the first time since the 2016 edition. India's only chance to make it to the semi-finals was if Pakistan could somehow get a win with an inferior net run rate compared to theirs. Pakistan were very much in the game after restricting New Zealand to a meager 110 for 6 in 20 overs. However, Pakistan's batting crumbled badly as they were shot out for 56 in just 11.4 overs as the White Ferns entered the semi-finals with 3 wins from 4 games in Group A. Spinner Amelia Kerr took 3 wickets, but it was seamers Leah Tahuhu and Eden Carson who opened the floodgates. Pakistan was supposed to reach the target in less than 12 overs to qualify, but they ended up being all out before that, which not only sealed their elimination but also India's. Australia topped the group with 8 points, while New Zealand came second with 6 points. The loss to New Zealand in their tournament opener effectively cost India a place in the last 4. India bounced back after the loss to the White Ferns, first beating Pakistan by 6 wickets before thrashing Sri Lanka to keep their hopes of making it to the knockout stages alive. However, they faced Australia in their last game. Getting a win against them was always going to be a tall ask, and so it proved, as India suffered a narrow 9-run loss. This meant their chances of making the semis were dependent on Pakistan registering a narrow win over New Zealand, as the women in green were also mathematically in with a chance of entering the knockout stages. But a loss in a game that they very much should have won ensured that Pakistan and India were both out of the World Cup, which will once again raise questions about what it is that the Indian women's cricket team needs to do in order to get to the next level. Despite a growth in popularity as well as some good performances in ICC tournaments, the women in blue have yet to win a World Cup. And as of now, the wait for that elusive trophy must go on.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Now time for the nation's sharpest opinion. The chief of the Jamiyat-e-Ulema-e-Hind in Assam, also someone who is president of the AIUDF, a very major Muslim party, a major Muslim leader called Badruddin Ajmal, has said, and it's being quoted everywhere, he said the Parliament of India is built on Waqf land. And in his words, about 20 to 30% of Delhi is actually owned by the Waqf. From South Delhi to Delhi airport, it's all Waqf property. So the Delhi airport and Bharat's parliament, according to him, are actually Waqf-owned properties by this logic. And the parliament should be paying a rent to the Waqf. How absurd. The sad thing is that in the name of Muslim appeasement, vote bank politics and secularism, nobody questions such rubbish. And that is why these property tycoons who run the Waqf properties have become so rich and so bold that they claim the Taj Mahal as Waqf property. They claim ancient temples and entire villages as Waqf property. From the Gyanavapi to islands in the Devabhumi Dwarka, everything according to these so-called Muslim leaders, everything is Waqf land. Temples are Waqf land. Parliament of India is Waqf land. And if we question this absurdity, then the Rahul Gandhis and Asaduddin Owaisis and Badruddin Ajmals say that Muslims are being targeted. That is also rubbish because Muslims do not control these properties. Just 200, only 200 very rich and very influential Muslims control over 8 lakh acres of property in India, most of it leased out, with an estimated 80% of the lease money being siphoned off. Viewers, this is the fact. It's also the fact that no other channel in India will take as straight a line against this illegal aggrandizement of public property like Republic will. The Waqf scam, in my view, is the greatest scam in this country. It is against public interest. It is against national interest. And imagine if any equivalent Hindu body were to claim to own the Red Fort, were to claim to own the land on which very old mosques exist, and if they did, how would the pseudo-secular lobby, the pseudo-secular brigade react? They would call it, yes, anti-Muslim. I am not saying that the Waqf scam is anti-Hindu, but I am saying that it is anti-reason, it is anti-people, it is anti-logic. Political parties keep a handful of rich Muslims happy by carrying on the scam, this illegality. And they claim everything is owned by the Waqf. The Parliament of India is owned by the Waqf. Taj Mahal is owned by the Waqf. Ancient islands in Devbhumi Dwarka are owned by the Waqf. And those who say democracy is dying actually endanger democracy by allowing a few rich Muslims to commercially exploit the biggest land parcel of India, the Waqf land parcel, the biggest land parcel after defense and the railways. The Parliament of India, the Parliament of Bharat is built on Bharat's land, not Waqf land. And no Waqf board can now start claiming critical assets like airports in the country. This is our position. What is yours? Let's debate.
In a bizarre sequence of events, AIUDF chief Badruddin Ajmal made an absurd claim that the Indian Parliament, Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport and Delhi's Basant Vihar were all built on Waqf land.
हर तरफ एक ही आवाज था कि पार्लियामेंट भी खुद, और आप लोग रिसर्च करेंगे मिलेगा, वक्फ की प्रॉपर्टी का लिस्ट आज पूरी दुनिया में आ चुका है. उसके पार्लियामेंट है वो खुद भी पूरा का पूरा इलाका, बसंत विहार का पूरा इलाका, एयरपोर्ट तक, यहाँ तक के बहुत से लोग कहते हैं कि एयरपोर्ट भी यही वक्फ की प्रॉपर्टी के ऊपर बनाया गया.
The claims of Badruddin Ajmal come at a time when there is a nationwide debate on the absurd claims laid by Waqf boards. Just today, it was confirmed that the Sanjoli Mosque Committee has received the demolition order for the illegal 3-story structure built in the heart of Shimla.
मैंने कल वक्फ बोर्ड को लेटर लिख दिया कि आप जो है जो एमसी कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किए वो कॉपी लगा के उनको कल भेज दिया और मुझे आगामी कार्रवाई करने के लिए आदेश करें.
The illegal structure has become a matter of tension in the region after locals came out in huge numbers protesting against the illegality and demanding demolition. Earlier this year, the Modi government had introduced the Waqf Amendment Bill in the Lok Sabha in the month of August, which was sent to a joint parliamentary committee for scrutiny.
मान लो कोई खड़ा होकर कहेगा कि 500 साल पहले मेरा बाप दादा का इस जगह में कोई कार्यक्रम चलता था, नमाज पढ़ा था या किसी ने कुछ किया है, सिर्फ एक बात बताने पर पूरा वो जगह को वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी डिक्लेयर किया जाता था. हमने जो ब्रॉड बेस किया है, किसी का हक छीनना तो बात छोड़ दीजिए, जिनको हक नहीं मिला है उनको हक देने के लिए ये बिल लाया गया है.
The 31-member JPC on Waqf has held 5 sittings so far, and reports suggest that the meetings have seen some heated debate on the controversy. Millions of Indians have so far raised alarms and written to the committee both in favor and against the Waqf law. But with each passing day, the claims made under the Waqf board make it evident that a stricter law is the need of the hour. The biggest question remains, from Parliament to Taj Mahal, from over 120 plus ASI monuments to crucial heritage sites like Gyan Vapi and Beit Dwarka, or entire villages in different parts of the country, and now even the Parliament. For how long can absurd Waqf claims go unchecked?
So basically, Atikur Rahman, according to you, any place which came under Mughal rule, right, is Waqf property, right? So why do we need an election in parts of the country? Haryana election not required, let the Waqf rule. Uttar Pradesh, let the Waqf rule. Bihar, let the Waqf rule. Parts of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. Parliament of India, they say, is Waqf property, ladies and gentlemen. We are living to hear this rubbish. They say Delhi airport is Waqf property.
Arnab, may I come in?
No. You are claiming 200 properties owned by the central government, and you are saying that these properties are Waqf properties. Right? You are saying Rashtrapati Bhavan is built on Waqf land. You are saying that 120 monuments under the Archaeological Survey of India are to be owned by the Waqf. And villagers in Bihar are getting notice from Waqf board. Please vacate your house. The village of Govindpuri, right, in Bihar, right, 95% of the residents of the village of Govindpuri in Bihar are Hindu. But now Waqf board has written a letter to them that you Hindus, you are living on Waqf property, please leave. This is the reality, and this is the Waqf scam. Right? Where will Hindus go? You tell me, you give me an option for those Hindus of Govindpuri village. When Waqf takes over their village, saying this is our property, where will they go?
Arnab, such moronic claims will come and go. The perfect answer to such claims can be that the government issue that no, the parliament stands on this land and it belonged to this, and in
why should
the parliament was built. Just for the need of clarification, so that such moronic claims.
Any Tom, Dick or Harry will make any claim and Parliament of India will deny.
Throw them out. I am not insisting upon it. I am telling it's a moronic claim, And it is, absurding the entire process which is going on under the JPC. In the JPC, responsible members are there.
You are saying that it is a moronic claim, right? Moronic, M-O-R-O-N-I-C.
Exactly.
It can only be, these are the kind of moronic claims that only people with a moronic mindset can make.
Exactly.
Then can I ask you a question, not a statement? That in 2022, the Anjuman Intizamiya Masjid Committee claimed that the whole property, right, on which Gyanvapi Masjid stands today is a Waqf property, that only Waqf board can hear anything about it, about whether it was a temple?
Yeah, this comes under the 1991 protection of places of worship.
Okay,
Act.
that is justified. Okay, so one of the oldest Hindu shrines is to be taken over by the Waqf.
No, it can't be taken now.
But Waqf can take over temples.
No, they cannot take.
No. Waqf can take over temples.
No, the Waqf cannot take over the temple. The temple have their claims.
The temples will have to reply to the Waqf that, sorry, please don't take us over.
No, to the law of India, to the courts, not the Waqf. And the Waqf belongs to the government, not the Muslims.
Then there is a land parcel in Haryana's Jatlana village. It was transferred as Waqf land. There is a huge Gurdwara there. How does Waqf take over that? There is no history of Muslim settlement.
That can be an absurd claim. Settle it by law.
But that is also a moronic claim.
Settle it by law. Settle it by law.
No, what law? I am telling you, you are one minute. Sunni Waqf Board. Sunni Waqf Board. Viewers, please remember, the Sunni Waqf Board has stated before the apex court of the country, the Sunni Waqf Board, that we are the owners of the Taj Mahal. Is that also moronic? And when the court said, how are you the owners of the Taj Mahal? They said, we will go to Shah Jahan and get his signature.
The ASI has replied to it. Their claims have been not this thing. ASI had thrown off them. That's not. Now the entire Waqf thing.
What will you do with the Taj Mahal? You will make it a hotel?
Keep on making absurd claims.
You will make a farmhouse there?
Trying to get it
and under ASI, nothing can be done.
It's so simple that somebody will keep on putting up absurd claims and we will keep on wasting our energy to get it back. Why should anybody even raise such bizarre demands?
What, yes?
Arnab, I have a claim.
Make the claim.
I have a claim that the jacket you are wearing is mine. And you have to prove that it is not mine by satisfying me, not going to court. Because just like my claim, Waqf Board is the judge, the jury, and the adjudicator. And the Waqf for this absurd position, we pay taxes, we pay money to fight Waqf, because Waqf has government officers whom we pay, and they can keep on raising absurd claims, claiming that your jacket is mine. So come and prove it.
Sir,
to take it further, after Columbus.
Please don't do this.
Louder, Ratan Sharda.
Waqf is the only board which claims that raw goods are there and they can donate it. After all, India was a land of Hindus. It was a land where Chandragupta had an empire in 4 BC before anything like Islam was born. Even Marathas who took over all the land from Mughals, and actually they were the ones from whom British took over India after they lost the battle. So they have no right. But for them, history starts with Islam, ends with Islam, because Quran said, because all land belongs to Allah. I can quote you the surah if you want. Now, if this is the situation, this absurd situation cannot carry on. Now, tell me, by which logic, when partition was done, 1/3 land was given to 1/3 population. So you have given the land to jitne log utna haq. Rahul Gandhi's pet statement. So jitni abadi utna haq de diya 1/3 Pakistan mein. Ab yahan kaun sa claim reh gaya? Why should they claim something which is already given to them in Pakistan? So this, because that is around religion, remember, Pakistan was born on the ground of religion, claiming that Muslims need their own Pak land. That land was given exactly as per population. Now, what right you have to claim land on this?
I'm actually asking the viewers tonight. Viewers,
So
if some of you are...
If you get law, it is absurd.
Yeah.
And what is happening? I mean, you want to disturb people by creating such claims, bizarre claims.
But they will
he talks
say,
on JPC.
but they will say, Ratan
these people
Sharda, that you are not secular.
When people come for JPC,
they will
these
say you
people
are not
away.
secular, and they will say that you should be accommodative. After all, Muslims have the first right, according to the Congress. The Congress says that Muslims have the first right on the resources of the country. Now, Sanju, just before coming to you, I want to put this just in perspective.
Given to the people who went, others are sharing with us. They have no exclusive right.
No, but then what
there
is
can be no
the
Congress
Congress will
in
say?
this land if you call yourself secular.
No, the Congress will say, what is the harm if Parliament gives rent to the Waqf board?
Was the 1954 Waqf Board Act of Nehru not secular enough? Whereas the need to bring in 1995, the grandfather of secularism, Mr. Nehru, did make a Waqf Board Act in 1954. Why can't they stick to that? Is 1995 Act Waqf Act more Islamic than the other law? So you'll keep on doing it till you reach the level of Sharia.
So viewers, the
When you say
headline,
that you're above
the headline, however unbelievable it is today, the headline, however unbelievable it is today, Jamiat-e-Ulema-e-Hind, AIUDF Badruddin Ajmal, is saying that the Parliament of India is built on the land owned by the Waqf. The Delhi airport is owned by the Waqf. The Sunni Waqf board says Taj Mahal is also owned by the Waqf, right? And this is the issue. Now, before I move on, Sanju, let me explain what this Waqf is about. You see, viewers, I'll take just 1 minute to explain. There is 800,000 acres in this country, which is controlled by 200 people from the Waqf boards, right? Thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of crores of rupees should be coming in rent, but it does not come. A few lakhs comes. Where does the money go? It goes into the hands of the people, obviously, who are controlling these boards. And they say any place where there is a proven Muslim settlement, right, is a Waqf land, and everybody else is illegally occupying the land, which means that, Sanju Verma, you may have worked hard to buy an apartment in Mumbai, but tomorrow anybody can come and say that is originally a Muslim settlement, you should give rent to the Waqf board. And that is the reality in this country, and political parties